Well then, I bid you all a fond farewell. I hope we have the chance to meet again soon.
3 days had passed since the board of directors handed down their decisions, with the assurance of our field studies would continue. That our field studies would continue. We finally turned our attention to next month's festival. However, losing those couple days at the end of the month meant we had that much less time to prepare. It's only a few days. If you're actually doing preparation, you can account for that just fine. And no matter how much we brainstormed, we couldn't think of any real compelling ideas or our small class could pull off. Eventually, I can't believe we burned through another week already. But hey, at least it's the perfect weather for a weekend out on the town. Hope you're all enjoying your free day tomorrow. You'll all enjoy your free day tomorrow. That's especially since you got another practical exam coming up next Wednesday. You couldn't just send us off with "have a good weekend," could you? It wouldn't be Instructor Sarah if she didn't throw in a little dash of torment. And then we have this month's field study coming up at the end of the next week, right? Yep, just like we'd been planning. We might have made a few changes to the original itinerary, but nothing major. I'll tell you all about where you're headed after the practical exam, so until then, keep on guessing. Yeah, you don't need to make it into some sort of dramatic revelation. She always does, though. Ooh, I can't wait to find out where we're going to go this time. William's the only one excited for it. Oh, and by the way, you guys really need to figure out what you're going to do for the festival next month. First years have to participate, so if you can't think of anything, you'll be showing your field study reports instead. What? That certainly wouldn't be my first choice, or even my fifth. Anyway, that's a wrap for homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Miss Class President. Yes, Instructor. Stand, bow. Well, I'm sure she was just joking about putting our field study reports on display. I hope. Either way, we need to figure out what we're doing by the start of next week. That sounds wise, especially considering we have our practical exam on Wednesday and our field study next weekend. If that's how things stand, we should make it our goal to at least have some solid ideas by the end of tomorrow. We also need to check out what the other classes are planning. If we ended up doing something that was already being done, we'd seem totally redundant. Yeah, we should split up and start gathering some info. But remember, we need to find something that will work with the number of people we've got. Yeah, all the other classes have more than double the manpower we do, easily. And they all seem to have some pretty grandiose aspirations at that. If greatness were reliant on numbers, museums would be full of artwork produced by a committee. There must be some course of action we can turn our lesser numbers to our advantage. Yeah, the question is what? If we had an easy answer, we wouldn't be spending all this time worrying over it. I'm getting kind of pumped up. Well, a little inter-class competition never hurt anyone. In fact, it might spice things up a bit. Okay, we obtained summer uniforms. Cool. Was it like September now? Yeah. Should still be hot. Maybe that's just around here. I guess it's starting to get colder now. But in Texas, it's still hot. Okay. Let's go around, talk to all the people we need to talk to, I guess. Main building, I guess I'll talk to you. I'm more interested in the food stalls than anything else this festival has to offer. It's so much fun to go around trying all the food on offer. My mouth is already watering. Okay, so you want to go to the festival for the food. Okay. Usually I need to talk to people multiple times. What sort of food do you think they'll like going on the festival? My mouth's okay, nothing new there. I need to find Vincent. Or one. That's the purple-haired dude, right? Yeah, you. You and Ferris. Talk of the festival brings back memories of our play last year. My first appearance on stage could be likened to a breathtakingly beautiful butterfly bursting forth from its cocoon. So wonderfully charming, I was that lady in the audience had to shut her eyes to resist swooning over me. That was a weird sentence there. Some might say that your acting simply put everyone to sleep. Okay, so you apparently suck at acting. You may be unaware, however. What is this feeling of impending doom? Oh. Oh, yeah, you. This acting last year was truly a sight to behold. Or a horrible sight, sorry. One can only hope that our operetta, I guess is a thing, is worlds better. Well, Vincent, whatever we'll do. It's cool. Splendid to use the event to spend some quality time together. You know, Vincent, you should probably think about getting a restraining order or something. If you're really that worried. Okay. Let's go to the library, because there's probably a new book there. It's a new month, so I gotta go into town, I think, to buy books there as well. Should probably talk to the fishing dude, there might be new stuff there. A lot of stuff. It's probably new. Any new fish? Oh, we just have the golden salmon here as well. You know, just because. Ecology can go suck it, I guess. That was one lazy newt.
What even
Or
is
salamander, I
this?
guess. I think I've collected all the fish so far, but I think every fish that you would run into in chapters shows up in this pond in case you missed them. But I think I've been keeping up just fine.
Now that's a catch.
I got 669 points, guys. Ooh, Sepith Mass, 75. That's like 750 bucks there. Nice.
Not bad.
Arp. One of you again.
What even is this?
Yeah. Library is on the opposite side. No. I mixed up where I am. It's this way. Over here. I know where I'm going, guys. Don't worry. It's not like I've played this game for over 100 hours. Over to the two play throughs. Jeez. Erebelia Folklore Volume 3. I think that's the new book, because I'm pretty sure we had you already done, yeah. Cat is somewhere. There you are. I decided to make a little visit to the academy today, did you? Kind of at a loss as to what our class could do for the festival. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, good ideas, would you? You're asking a cat, Reen. Just kidding. We'll figure something out, probably. Okay, done that. Let's see. Okay, we have the cat. Let's see. Anybody in the engineering building? I got this here now. Just sitting out in the open. Hey, Reen? Speak of the devil, Pro was just talking about you. What's this I hear about you guys struggling with your plans for the Academy Festival? It's embarrassing to say it, but it's true. Well, you've had so much on your plate with field studies, who can blame you? You can start thinking of stuff now, and now that all that's out of the way, though. Good point. But it'd be nice if you'd actually lend us a hand, or come up with something. And if I did that, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. How could I live with myself? Sounds like Crow's already made himself at home in Class 7. It sure does. In fact, They're getting along so well, I think he should spend another year with them. Hold on, Jellica. You're not seriously hoping I get held back a year, are you? What'd I even do to you? That reminds me, actually, what did you all do for last year's festival? We were in different classes, so we all did different things. My class had a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. You certainly showed off your stuff with that, didn't you? Meanwhile, I had the pleasure of playing the leading man in a play where we held in the auditorium. Now, that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for her and almost tore the auditorium down. Of course, I had to wade through the sea of admirers to get to my top priority, Toa's Class's Cat Cafe. Just remembering how impossibly cute she was in her cat outfit sent shivers down my spine. Oh, I didn't know you could weaponize cuteness. But not only did Crow take charge by helping out a bunch of different places, he even organized our performance that closed out the festival. You all did a performance together? Yeah, nothing too fancy. Might have been almost as popular as Claria's play. Jellica's play. Though, I don't know. Oh, let's not be humble now. It was far and away the most popular event at the festival. The audience was so excited that Toa managed to get over her initial nervousness and get really into it. Now I've got to know what this was. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Speaking of Toa, actually, we really can't thank you enough for what you did while the trade conference was going on. I guess that applies to Crow too. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping a buddy. He's right. Besides, it wasn't like we were the only ones involved either. I'm glad we're all here safe and sound and can make jokes about the festival like this. That's all the thanks I need. Even so, thanks, Rean. Good luck with coming up with something. Second, if you need us to lend you a hand, just ask. Didn't he just ask you guys? I'll do that. I'll do just that. Help me with an idea. You said you'd help if I just asked, right? So give me an idea. Or were you lying to me? I guess they were lying to me. Fake friends. Let's see if there's any new books in town that I can share with my teammates or whatever they're called. Yeah, you're the person that has the accent thing, right? I have the rest of my classes to assist. I suppose we do our food stall preparations on our free days. We'll meet here at 5 in the morning. Alternatively, how about we don't? Yes. Good comeback, mate. Good to see you getting used to that. Should I head back to the dormitory? I guess I can't check. Stay outside. Can I talk to Toa? Toa's there. I mean, she almost died. I ran through a whole bunch of stuff and didn't see anybody. Kind of surprising. Wait, there. I guess I'll go down the list of people just to talk to. I had planned on questioning my brother about the noble faction's intentions while he was here for the board meeting. However, he managed to deftly dodge my queries, I should say. He's got to be special with his words. and avoided anything even remotely resembling an answer. There's definitely something odd going on with them, the Noble faction, I mean. I've never heard rumors suggesting that they're linked to the terrorists. I've even heard rumors. At any rate, it's our responsibilities as nobles to do all we can to understand what's really going on. And our life here at the Academy, particularly our field studies, provided us the perfect opportunity to do so. I agree. You? Impressive. Standing on water like that. Today, I'd like you to try the butterfly stroke. Really, isn't that a little advanced? Don't worry. It takes some getting used to, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage. If you put in the time to practice every day, you'll have it down faster than you think. Why am I running? Let's go to Toa. Where are you, Toa? I guess I'll go with all you guys here as well, since you're here. You guys. This sounds kind of festival. Support until they side. Twin waitresses. I guess. There you are. What did you think about the outline I gave you, Dorothy? I like the fact that it's focused on boys' audiences, adolescents. But unlike my work, which hinges on indulging a lady's fantasies, yours is much more subtle, artful even. This is perfect. This is exactly the kind of thing I've always wanted to read. Thank goodness. I worry how good you're getting at writing those kinds of stories, Emma. Do we need to have an intervention, or are you fine? Nothing new? We're at a disadvantage in both class size and preparation time. It might be a struggle to put something worthwhile together. Ideally, we could think up an idea that only we could pull off. We are protagonists, so that is what we do. Sounds like people are talking inside. Okay, next on the agenda is the issue of the food and drink stalls. More specifically, how do we ensure hygiene standards across all of them? That's a big one, especially with how many non-academic visitors we'll have. Worse yet, Heinrich and some of the other instructors were saying that stalls should be banned if we can't take care of them. Are they crazy? We can't possibly ban food and drink stalls at a festival. That's half of the fun right there. In that case, we're really going to need each and every student to understand their responsibilities in regards to hygiene. We've still got about a month, so if we take the initiative early, what if we discuss this with Instructor Beatrix in the infirmary and work with her? That seems like a good way to do it. Sounds good to me. No objections here? Settled then. I'm sure if we work together, everything will be fine. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. She seems really busy. I was hoping to ask her about the Class 7, about what Class 7 should do for the festival, but today's definitely does not seem like the right time. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow is supposed to be a free day, right? Okay. I don't really have a reason to be talking to all these people. But why not? You're working? Much on time devote brainstorming? Well, either way, better we have a few ideas knocking around sooner instead of waiting until the last minute. The longer you take, the more of the vice principal's angry rants I'll have to endure. I'll do everything we can. I guess the vice principal is mad that we aren't doing our job, so he's gonna yell at her. We should wait a little longer. Where's everybody? You're cooking? There's nothing there. Why do you end up joining the cooking club, Milliam? Or when do you end up joining? Not that long ago. I figured I'd get to eat all kinds of tasty stuff here. Just remember that it's the cooking club, not the eating club. Don't worry. I'm making stuff too. I made the stove... Wait, I made the stove blow up the other day. She made something happen, I guess. Or Milliam, you might want to try being a little more gentle. Putting too much strength into it will ruin the whole thing. I gotcha. I know what I'm doing. I have a sinking feeling that she doesn't. What is she doing? How do you blow up a stove, by the way? An oven I could understand if you like put the wrong stuff in it, but a stove is really hard for that to happen. Seems like most clubs already have their plans for the festival sorted out. What if we're the only ones who haven't decided on anything yet? We really need to hurry and figure out what we're gonna do. Alright, you do that. What are you guys talking about? Just came up with a good idea. Oh, let's hear it. A shooting gallery using real bullets. I mean, a shooting gallery would be fine. Real bullets. Only problem is that you'd put a hole in your prize. That's the only problem, yeah. I would never fly on academy grounds. Dang. I mean, shooting gallery could work. It's not with real guns. Coming up with good idea for us to do for the festival is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Honestly, I'm starting to think that some kind of display wouldn't be that bad, at least in principle. It wouldn't, but that's the go-to idea for so many of the culture-related clubs. And I think that beyond the visitors enjoying it, we should do something we'd enjoy putting together too. True enough. A display type exhibit would always work in a pinch, but it wouldn't be something that we'd get excited about. Agreed. I think the last person to talk to... you. Seeing Mother at the meeting convinces me more than ever that she'll never change. But I still can't believe she's been on the board of directors this whole time. Well, the revelation did kind of come out of nowhere. Did you manage to talk to her at all? Technically, yes. She has a way of saying all the things I don't want to hear her to say, don't want her to say though. Elisa. Sorry, don't worry about it. So, no sense in dwelling on the past when we've got plans to make for the festival. I don't want her to laugh at me for going on about being independent and then not being able to make one simple decision. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I think I talked to everybody. Yes, I talked to everybody. No reason to, but I did. Yep.
Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off, and now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Toa? Hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much lately. I thought you were still stuck in today's student council meeting.
I'm surprised you heard about it. We just finished up a little while ago. So I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry, is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
That's totally fine.
Rean, there's something I want to tell you, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Toa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
Huh. She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too. Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags.
The Rizzler Rean going at it again.
So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands. I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
Did you guys see the size of that can the screen pan through? It's huge. Irene, those bags have handles for a reason. You can use them. Well, he's using one of them.
That should be everything. Wow, is it this late already?
I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else.
It's almost like he's one of the 3 stores in town.
my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store. Like, I think we even asked him for
Oops.
a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
Excellent press through that, sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
What, did you get a penguin outfit this time too?
Uh-huh. How did you end up with all those bags? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, give me some of those.
Don't worry about it, I'm fine. You're carrying plenty as it is.
Sorry, Rain. Well, how about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah. That does sound like a problem. Well, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You all could get together and run a little cafe without any problems, if you all wanted to do something like that.
I'd thought about it, yeah. Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Rain? Well, you have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament. But other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those.
I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually... didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year?
You heard about that? How much do you know?
Not too much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit.
Me and my big mouth. You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me, anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Something tells her she doesn't want to tell you, though.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet, fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me. I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Why your toes?
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then?
I'm afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
'Cause it's so easy to put together a group of people to form a band and, make good music.
If we put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help.
Isn't he the only person who would be help?
So, what kind of music was it? Classical? Folk? Show tunes?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate, really modern.
I'm sure that really helps.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, it's not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
Do you have some free time tomorrow evening? If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no, can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me?
You should throw away the coffee drink mug first, or at least take it with you. We don't want to be litterers here. We have some respect.
we stay out here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.
Progressive chaos. Interesting. Anyway, chapter 6. So I think it's chapter 6, and then the final chapters, or should be one that's left. I don't know how big the final chapter is, but I know chapter 6 is a full chapter. Hang out. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what crazy ideas you decide on. Can't help you out too much, though. Having someone as brilliant as me on your side already feels like stacking the deck. Fair enough. We'll figure out something on our own. That aside, feels like you guys have finally gotten used to having me around. Guess that means I can finally take it easy. You were already doing that? I guess so. Machias is still adjusting to your antics, I think. But to me, you've always been a little too lax to fit the image of the model upperclassman. I mean, now that you've got the red jacket and everything, I might even forget you were even a second year. Ouch, man. That might have hit a little too close to home. I'm just messing with you. No, he means it. Whenever someone says, oh, I'm just messing with you, they actually mean it. Things we can pull off with just the number of people we've got in Class 7 are kind of limited, huh? Personally, I'd like it if we did something music related. Oh, you're in luck, but that might be too much of a stretch. That reminds me, Toa mentioned that she was involved with some kind of concert for last year's festival. But did you already forget? You and your selective memory. Maybe she'll have some good ideas for us when I go see her tomorrow evening. Helping my club prepare for the festival while trying to brainstorm on ideas for our class is proving to be a challenge. We'll have to divide up our time wisely to make sure everything goes well. Well, I don't have any clubs to worry about, so I'll devote my extra time to finding a good idea for us. You say that, but I get the feeling you're even busier than the rest of us. Yep. You haven't even started on that thing you said you would be doing for the year, and it's half the time is gone. The idea of an academy holding its own festival is pretty new to me. We did have seasonal festivals in Nord, though, so maybe it's like those. I don't doubt coming together to put on a festival that everyone in the school can enjoy will be a lot of fun. Now we just need to think of something our class can do for it. I'm certain my brother has much on his mind, but shaming him through our lack of creativity simply isn't an option. We must come up with an idea befitting our class and status. Well, he's really serious about this. Hard job to you. People keep telling me that festivals are all about the good stalls. I wonder what kind of tasty stuff they'll have. Well, there's nothing wrong with being excited for them, but we should probably focus on an idea for our class right now. I know. Okay. Probably downstairs. Or just not here. Who knows? I'll try asking my club mates about their festival plans later. But Ferris is an upper class student, and the other two are second years, so I'm sure they've got something amazing up their sleeves. Who wants to bet their answers are only going to depress me? Yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of options either. Still, I'm sure we'll come up with something that we can really be proud of. Yeah, you're right about that. I guess I'll go straight to bed tonight. Easier to come up with ideas when you're well rested. That's true. But that raises the question, with all those naps you take, how are you always so tired? Years of experience. Alright, that makes sense. I guess you can get really good at being tired. Impressive, I guess. Ellipses? What's wrong, Emma? Oh, sorry, I guess I've been feeling rather out of it lately. Maybe it's because I've been so focused on coming up with ideas for the literature club's short story collection. You should take the chance to get some good rest tonight then. And that's exactly what I intend to do. My club isn't meeting for practice tomorrow, so maybe I should spend the day pondering an idea for the festival. I also made arrangements with Sharon to teach me, too. What? What are you planning to have her teach you? It's nothing too important. Don't worry about it. Okay. With Sharon, there's a few things it could be. I'm assuming since this is an anime, it's probably cooking. There you are. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. You've got your next field study and your practical exam coming up too, so the sooner you think of something, the better. If you really can't think of anything, you could always just post up your field study reports and call it a day. And win the award for most boring event ever. Not on my watch. We'll only have one chance to enjoy the festival as first years, after all. Ah, good. You do understand. Then Sharon... Oh, hello. You've been coming around pretty often these days, huh? Guess you must really like whatever Sharon's been making for you. I'm sure she put a lot of effort into pouring cheesecake. Who knows what that is? I think it's supposed to be milk. The chairman stated that she has high hopes for the Academy Festival. Visitors will coming from all different regions. Will be coming, I think that's supposed to say. So it should be quite stimulating for the economy, she says. Oh. Of course, she's also looking forward to your performance as well. I'm tingling with anticipation myself. Okay, that's everybody. And let's see. We're about at 3 hours. So I guess I need to make the choice of stopping there for today or keep going for another hour or half an hour. Who knows? Let me check something. Because I have the stream time, and then I have the recording time. Not much of a difference. What time is it? Almost 8 for me. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going for at least the free day. We'll see how much I can get done. Yeah, advance the story. Alright, what are our jobs going to be today? It's probably some new books to check out, now that I can actually go to the bookstore. September. From heart to stomach, okay. Mint. I'm thinking about making some food as a present for someone, but I don't know what to make. It's gotta be something that screams me, you know? I think I'll need someone's help to figure that out. If you got a stomach of steel and can help me out, meet me in the cafeteria kitchen in the student union. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. It was fine at first, but you know, making food that is resembling someone and then telling them to have a stomach of steel isn't exactly something I would look forward to. Personal request, Angelica. Green, I have to ask you to do me a favor. I'll be in the training hall on the first floor of the gym. If you come prepared. Are we gonna fight you? That's weird. Principal Van Dyke. Good, Mr. Schwarzer. We have come to an amusing juncture at which, even were I to submit a blank request form, you would naturally assume my intent to be an investigation of the old schoolhouse, and so it is once again. Alright. A request from Angelica. She put it in directly. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the orbital bike. But it says to come prepared. I wonder what that's all about. Let's see, we've got the usual letter from the principal, the other request to help make a dish, and then this evening I'm meeting Toa up in the computer lab. I'm curious what she has to show, but I guess right now I should just focus on the tasks I've got here. Well, we've got a nice fall day on our hands, and it looks like this weather is going to stick around for a while. My first day since we switched back to the long-sleeved uniforms too. Better roll up these sleeves and get to work. What, is me waiting to say that or something? Alright. Let's get everything done that we need to. Could talk to Sharon if I want, but I think we're good. I'll deal with all the friendship points we have. We'll deal with that later. For now, this is the button. Okay, so we can hang out with a few people. And in the academy, we got another few people. I have a few people in mind of who I want to hang out with, but we'll figure it out. I'll see who I need to hang out with, and we'll decide from after that. I know I don't need to hang out with Elisa unless I have to for her this thing profile. There's class 7, and Elisa's not done, but Laura apparently is. Green's done, Laura's done. 16K. Okay, we don't have this. We don't have this. Cats, cats, cats. Maybe Fee? Fee likes cats. Or Emma, but probably Fee. Brewing the perfect cup of coffee. I don't know. An expert cookware. What kinds of cookware? I know Milliam's been interested in cooking lately, but I don't think Milliam would want a book on cooking, though. If my guess is right, and by the way, Laura is now above 1,000 damage or strength, so good. She's strong. Besides that, with her, she might be wanting to learn cooking from Sharon. I'd assume that's the one thing she wanted to learn from, so maybe it's for her. See if my guesses were correct. Manly munches. Yeah, steak is just learn a recipe for steak. I don't know who likes coffee. Actually, Machias likes coffee, right? His whole, when we were where he was, coffee was a thing. It is Machias. I'm assuming Fee for the cats. Cats are also adorable. Emma's got to see this. She'll love it. Okay, so I was right in thinking Emma or Fee, but I was wrong in thinking Fee would be more likely. And you, I think I guessed Laura, but it could also be Milliam. Yeah, Milliam joined the cooking club, didn't she? Maybe this is the one book she'd actually want to read. I don't think Milliam would care, because her whole thing is wanting to eat the food, not make it. But whatever. Hey guys, hope you liked that. If you did, please consider giving me a subscribe, a like, follow, all that stuff on all these places here. As you can see, I have a Twitch with Lumineous Quack where I record these and play games, all this stuff. A lot of new stuff coming out. And of course, yeah, you can follow me on YouTube here, or subscribe, and Lumineous Quack here. And then you have Twitter, where you can get notifications and all that good stuff. And new things going on where I would send messages and all that stuff. So please consider all that stuff, and have a good one.